Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to Crystal Vision 1111. This is the general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading today may apply to everyone. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what the universe wants us to know for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? I'm silent because my life is one big mess at the moment, and I don't want to burden you or drag you down with me. I need to fix this first. Okay, so it seems that this person is going through something. They're having a hard time with things that are going on in their life. Perhaps they're having problems with their job. Perhaps they are trying to change jobs, get a new job, get a promotion. Something is definitely weighing this person down. On the other side of that, they could be having problems with their financial situation. Perhaps they've had a lot of unexpected expenses come up all at once that they weren't prepared for, and they're having to deal with that as well. And for some of you, perhaps your person is having problems with their family or a family member. Perhaps there's someone that's going through a health crisis that your person is having to spend a lot of time, effort, and energy trying to help with that. The bottom line here is that your person is going through something, and they feel that they need to go through this by themselves, and they would rather have you by their side because you always gave them such great advice, and you gave them support, and you lifted them up, and you helped them work through their issues. But right now they need to go through this by themselves because they need to have the full-on experience of what it's like to not have you in their life. They need to feel and experience this. And they say here, I need to fix this first, because they truly don't want to drag you into this drama or this chaos that they're dealing with. And for some of you, perhaps this person is even going through a bit of a dark night of the soul at the moment, and they need to go through that by themselves. But your person is dealing with something. That is what is going on here with them. And this could very well be why they are silent with you right now, because they're overwhelmed and they're feeling the weight of everything that they're having to deal with and everything they're going through. Perhaps for some of you, this person is even feeling melancholy or depressed. But they need to go through and experience this and get on the other side of it before they start communicating with you, because they don't want to bring this stuff into this connection with you as you start to rebuild it. This relationship with your person needs to be rebuilt on this level playing field without bringing these things into this connection with the two of you again. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the collective need to hear? What does the universe want to tell us? What do we need to know? I have visions about us being together forever, and your person does believe the two of you will be together. They are acknowledging here that yes, the two of you have a powerful love, an infinite love, a love that crosses and spans many lifetimes, and your person does envision this future with you. It is one of the things that they are focused on, even though they're going through this difficult time at the moment. That does bring them some level of comfort, some level of, stability in their life, focusing on this future that the two of you can have with each other. But they are still dealing with this stuff, and they need to get to the other side of it. But envisioning this future with you is what is bringing them comfort. It's what makes them feel safe. It's what makes them feel loved. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want us to hear for this reading? What does the collective need to know? What is going on here? I just can't get you out of my head. Nope. Definitely not if they're having visions of the two of you being together forever. This person can't get you out of their head, and they think about everything the two of you did. They think about you all the time. And during this time that they are having this difficulty in their life at the moment, they are definitely thinking about all of the times that you gave them great advice, when you lifted them up, when you gave them encouragement, when you supported them, when they were going through the trials and tribulations of life. And they are missing that love and support right now. This is why they are thinking about you. They try to think about how you would handle it, what you would do, what you would say, what effort and energy you would put into these problems and this big mess that they're dealing with at the moment. And that is giving them the strength. It's giving them the strength and the confidence to get through it. But your person is thinking about you constantly. Are you thinking about your person as well? You guys watching the reading, you are on their mind. And it's not just them thinking about these things that you would help them get through and not having your presence in their life right now. They are thinking about you as well in terms of the memories you made together, in terms of the life you were building together. This is why they are envisioning the future with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the collective need to hear? I just can't forgive myself. Well, your person is also having a hard time because they are dealing with the guilt, the remorse, and the regret of all of the things that they have brought upon themselves in terms of creating this disconnect between the two of you. So we have a theme going on here, guys. Your person is having a difficult time. And part of this big mess that your person is going through could be the fact that they are having to deal with their own heartache and heartbreak for creating the damage they created in this relationship, for arguing when there was no need to argue, for making mountains out of molehills when there was no need to do that other than their own fears and insecurities. Your person is reflecting upon these behaviors that they showed you and these low vibration actions and these words that were so hurtful to you and perhaps even crushed your soul and hurt your heart in a way that you've never been hurt before. But your person is feeling the guilt of all of this and they can't forgive themselves. But this is something as well that they're going to have to work through because this is something they brought upon themselves. You didn't create this problem for your person. They did, because they were not ready to be in this relationship with you because they had unresolved issues, fears, insecurities from the past, baggage that they drug into this relationship with you that caused them to act and behave in ways that dishonored this connection. But your person is acknowledging here that they need to take responsibility for these things that created this disconnect between you, for these things that hurt you. And as they do start reaching out to you and break this silence here, they will start talking to you about these things and explaining them to you. And as you forgive them, if that is something you are willing to do for this person, they'll be able to start forgiving themselves. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the collective need to hear? What is going on here? What do we need to know today, please? I don't feel comfortable opening up. Well, your person is getting past that, and they're acknowledging here with this, I just can't forgive myself, that not opening up to you was one of the things that created problems between you. If this person was able to open up, you guys would be well on your way to this relationship being in a much more stable place. Wouldn't you? Yes, you would. Your person is kind of like taking ownership of this. They are acknowledging that they don't feel comfortable opening up to you, but they know they have to. This is something that they're working through as well. Whatever caused this person to not be comfortable opening up, perhaps they were hurt when they were younger. Perhaps they had a relationship with someone and they opened up to them and that person just shut them down, and that caused them to close off their heart. And instead of like grieving that and working through all of that and releasing the emotions of that, they just bottled it up inside. And every time they tried to date someone after that, it kind of like continued to create this bigger bottle that was getting bigger and bigger to the place where it was going to explode at some point. And perhaps this is part of the reason that your person's life is a big mess as well, because they're trying to release all of this stuff that's preventing them from this vision that they have, this vision about the two of you being together for this lifetime and for every lifetime after that, because we are already acknowledging here, well, your person is, that they can't stop thinking about you. And they can't stop thinking about you because you are a constant presence. Your energy in and of itself just brings them this feeling of comfort, this feeling of safety, this sense of feeling like they are home whenever they're around you. And not having you in their life right now is part of this big mess that your person is having to deal with. It's kind of like they're in this rock bottom place, in this deep dark hole, and they're having to pull themselves up and out of that because they're trying to claw their way back to you, because the light of your energy and your love is what sustains this person. So yes, I do feel for many of you out there at the moment, your person could be experiencing this dark night of the soul. And if you have been through one as well, you guys watching the reading, you know what that's like. It is a tough thing to go through, and the only way that you can get through that is to go through it day by day, hour by hour, moment by moment, until you come up and out of that dark space and embrace the light again. This is what's going to cause your person to start reaching out to apologize to you, to see if you will forgive them so they can forgive themselves. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want us to know today? What messages does the universe have for the collective? What do we need to hear? I feel like a mess. I just can't face you now. Yeah, see, your person is having a rough time here. And they can't face you because they don't want you to see them in what seems to this person the depths of despair. And you know what it's like to be in the depths of despair. You want to isolate yourself. You want to cocoon yourself. You want to kind of like be on the sofa, or you want to be in the bed. You want to talk to your friends, maybe watch stuff on television, eat bonbons or ice cream or drink wine, or, you want to kind of like get through that a little bit. But your person is acknowledging here that their life is a mess. But they're realizing through this space that they're in, sort of like this rock bottom space, that their life is a mess because of your absence. And they know they need to work through this. They need to be in a lighter, brighter, happier place than where they are right now, because your connection does not need to be restarted or rekindled from this space where your person is in this place at the moment, because it won't have lasting sustainability. But as well, for some of you, your person is also dealing with job problems, job crises, financial problems, family issues that are affecting them as well. So when someone is going through something like this, the best thing that we can do is send them love, send them light, say a prayer for them, hold them in the light, say their name out loud and go, Justin, I send you love. That was just a name that I just pulled out of nowhere. It doesn't apply to anyone. Just say their name and send them love, because this will help them. Pray for them. Trying to communicate or contact them right now is not the best idea either, because they need to work through this by themselves. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What is going on here? What does the collective need to know? What is happening in this situation? I have been getting counseling. Yay! In opening up my emotions. Excellent. I'm really trying hard so that one day I can be there for you emotionally. Okay, so although this person is going through a difficult time, what they are saying here is they are aware of their problem. And being aware of their problem is part of the issue, right? I mean, it's telling us that acknowledgement, yes, I am acknowledging I have a problem. I don't feel comfortable opening up. I haven't been able to express my feelings because of something that happened to me when I was a child, or when I was a teenager, or when I was in college, or when I was 21 years old, or whatever it was for your person. And they want to be able to be the person who can open up to you emotionally. This is their goal because they're envisioning a future with you. They want to be whole with you. They want to be a whole person. They want to be able to not present this partial person or this fragmented person to you. They want to be real, and they want to be authentic, and they want to be able to express their emotions for you and tell you what's going on, and be real and be vulnerable with you and be emotionally intimate with you. And this is something that your person knows is part of this equation. They know that being emotionally expressive is part of the package for this future with you. And this is exactly what they need to work on right now. But this is telling us very much. At the moment, for many of you watching this reading, your person is going through a difficult time. And say a prayer for them, hold them in the light. But on the other side of that difficult time that they're going through, they're focused on you. And they're focused on this energy of who you are, the essence of who you are, trying to reflect upon those times when the two of you were together. Happier times, more joyful, tranquil, peaceful times when the two of you were building memories together and having adventures together and just spending time with each other. And that is what they're thinking about as well. And they are taking all of this on at the moment and really acknowledging that they've made some mistakes in this connection with you. And they want to fix that, which is why they are putting forth the effort to heal whatever it is that is holding them back. Now, whether it's professional counsel or therapy that they're getting, or perhaps they are talking it through with friends, or perhaps they're doing some of those weekend things, what are those called, seminars or whatever, where you can go to a workshop for a weekend and deal with your emotions. But your person is doing something because they want to be here for you in this connection with their full emotions and being full on in this relationship. So let's throw some tarot cards now and see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the collective need to hear for this reading today? What do we need to know? The Hanged Man. Well, okay, so that kind of makes sense with some of the message cards that we have for this reading, guys. It actually does. But the Hangman tells us your person is able to see things from a different perspective. And while they have been stuck in this past where they haven't been feeling comfortable opening up, all of that is shifting and changing for your person. So there is this light at the end of the tunnel here for what your person is going through at the moment. They are seeing things more clearly. They're going to approach this relationship with you from a different angle because they're going to be more emotionally expressive and vulnerable with you. The Hangman is ruled by Pisces. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Pisces, this can serve as a place of validation that there's a message in this reading for you. You don't have to be a Pisces, though, for this reading to work or resonate with you. These readings are for all signs as they are collective readings. Now, with the Hangman as well, it tells us your person does want to hold on to you. They want to hold on to this connection because they are holding on to these visions that they are having about your future together, about being together forever. And these visions at the moment is what is helping your person work through the difficulties and the heartache that they are facing and experiencing in their life at the moment. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want us to hear? What does the collective need to know? What do we need to hear today, please? The Fool. Okay, so this actually makes sense as well because The Fool is all about your person being at a crossroads, and this reading is very much about your person sort of like being at that crossroads place where they need to do something, where they need to act. Are they going to continue to wallow in this self-pity, or are they going to pull themselves up and out of it? This Fool card tells us they're going to pull themselves up and out of this, well, misery and agony that they're currently feeling and experiencing. The Fool is not ruled by an astrology sign, but by the planet Uranus. And so when that Fool card appears, it tells us that things can shift and change in a moment. And you could be receiving communication from your person, because this is about a major choice and major change happening in your person's life, but also in this connection. The Fool also tells us your person is getting ready to take this leap of faith and start coming towards you, because they've had this shift in perspective and they are seeing things with greater clarity at the moment. And perhaps that is because they've been getting counseling or doing those workshops or reading books or watching things on television like the Gaia channel or some other things that may be on YouTube that they have access to, that is helping them heal and open up their emotions. But this Fool card tells us very much that your person is getting ready to start coming towards you. Let's see what else the universe wants us to hear. What does the collective need to know? What is going on with this person? What is happening for this person? The Hermit. Well, that makes sense, actually. This is about your person being in this place of isolation, loneliness, sort of like looking within themselves, holding this lantern, though, which is the return to the light of your love. Hi, Morgana. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo, so if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Virgo, again, a place of validation, but you don't have to be Virgo or Pisces for this reading to work or resonate with you. These truly are readings for the collective, and they are for all signs. But the Hermit also tells us your person is doing a lot of inner reflection, and they are isolating these things that have been causing them problems in this relationship with you. And they are doing this work, either getting counseling or doing inner work, self-reflection, meditation, whatever it is that your person is doing to get rid of these things so that they can show up and apologize to you, so that they can start forgiving themselves. They are feeling the weight of this guilt, of this regret, and this remorse for hurting you and for creating all of these problems in this relationship. They're acknowledging that it wasn't necessary. And this is part of the reason why their life is a big mess, because they need to fix these things within them first. And this is what they are working on during this time that they are in this place of self-imposed isolation. But they are also feeling very alone. And this loneliness that your person is feeling right now is, well, it's causing them to be upset. It's causing them to cry out. And you may even feel that energy coming from your person. So if you are all of a sudden feeling this heavy weight of sadness and being overwhelmed and feeling depressed and this sense of melancholy, and you have no reason to be other than missing your person, right? Obviously, if you're missing your person, you're going to be feeling that also. But you can be assured that it's coming from your person, because they are calling out to you energetically and telepathically from this loneliness and isolation that they're feeling right now. But they have to work through this, and they have to come through the other side of it so that they can return to this light of your love. With this Hermit card, I love that stone circle thing there, or that circle stone. Go through that tunnel to the other side to get back to the light of your love. Remember, the light at the end of a tunnel is not an illusion. The tunnel is actually the illusion, and your person is acknowledging this as well as they are working through their issues, because they're thinking about you, they're focused on you, and they are acknowledging that they need to work through this stuff that has been holding them down so that they can have this future with you that they have always envisioned for the two of you as a couple. Let's see what else we need to know. What does the collective need to hear today, please? What does the universe want to tell us about what's going on with this person and this connection? Well, hallelujah, the Death card. And this actually makes so much sense that the Death card would show up because it is about transformation. And this Death card has the phoenix on it, which is that mythical bird, the phoenix rising from the ashes of all of that ruin, of all of that despair, and being reborn. Being reborn by the fire of the universe, by the fire of spirit. You guys know what that's like, right? If you've been through a dark night of the soul, a real one or a small one, or just a really dark period that you've been through in your life, the object is to come out of that dark space and back into the light, right? Because when we are in that dark space, the only place that we can look is up to the universe, to God, to the heavens, to our angels and guides, to pull us up and out of that space and return to the light of the love of God and the love of the universe. And that is what is happening for your person. They are being transformed by the fire of spirit, by the fire of the universe. Death is ruled by Scorpio. So again, sun, moon, or rising signs in Scorpio for you or your person as a place of validation. But also death is ruled by the planet Pluto, which is the planet of death and rebirth. Rebirth being the key word here. This reading is actually fascinating because there are 4 major arcana cards here out of one more card makes 5 cards. But this is interesting because the Fool is about a major choice. The Death card is a card of a major change. Your person is making this major choice to make this major change in their lives because with this Hermit, they don't want to be alone anymore and they don't want to be without you. They want to come back to you and to this light of your love, this relationship, this connection, and be with you because they are having this clearer perspective and they are able to see things much clearer now. With this breakthrough that they're having, they are having a breakthrough. Even though they are going through this difficult time right now, they are having the breakthrough that they need. That's going to cause them to start showing up and being a better partner for you who can be comfortable opening up, who can be expressive of their feelings, who can be there for you physically, romantically, spiritually, and emotionally. This is about your person changing. All of this reading is about your person going through the transformation and change that they need to be the partner that you desire them to be. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What messages does the universe have about this person and this connection? What is going on? What does the collective need to hear, please? The Three of Cups. Well, the Three of Cups is a card of happiness and joy and celebration. The Three of Cups is also a card of reconciliation and reunion. But it also tells us that your person does want to spend some time with you, social time, the two of you, together, with each other, no one else around, and just start talking. Just start explaining everything. Your person wants to sit there with you face to face and start telling you about all the things that they've been going through, about why their life has been a mess, about why they can't forgive themselves, about why they created all of this chaos in this relationship with you and perhaps took it to the brink of being ruined forever. But your person is hoping that there's still hope. Your person is praying that there is still hope to reconcile with you. They want to spend time with you. This is a card of going on a date, the two of you having quality time together, talking, communicating, and opening up to each other. So let's see. Whoops. I almost knocked the mic off the table. Whoops. Let's see what else the universe wants us to know for this reading today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What is going on with this person? What is happening here? What do we need to know? Magic prayer. This card comes with number 32. If anyone resonates with that number, or 3 or 2, sometimes I feel like I'm calling out bingo numbers. Yeah, not really, but yeah. Magic prayer. I do feel your person is praying quite a bit right now. They are trying to open themselves up to the universe, to that higher power, to their angels, to their guides, to God, because they are trying to pull themselves up and out of this space that they are in. But as well, this tells us that it might be a time for you to throw that magic prayer out to the universe as well, because your person could use those prayers, and well, you could as well. And when we pray to the universe, it's important that we just ask for things like, I pray for my person's peace. I pray that they can have courage. I pray that they will receive the confidence they're looking for. I pray that they can release these things that are holding them back. Because the universe will pick those up, and because you're doing it from that place of unconditional love for your person, the universe will help this person and deliver that energy, that help, that love and support that this person needs, your person needs, okay? But saying a prayer is talking to the universe, talking to your angels and guides, and talking to God. And it is okay for you to talk to them all the time if you need to. Do you guys believe in the power of prayer? Prayer is powerful, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's actually free to talk to the universe. You just have to start talking. But as well with this magic prayer, it's saying, say it out loud if you feel comfortable talking out loud. You can say it in your mind. You can just think it. Sit with a candle if that makes you feel more comfortable. Get into that quiet meditative space and just open yourself up to the universe and start talking to them. That is what this magic prayer card is all about. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the collective need to know? Let's see what else we need to hear. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know is going on here with your person? Because your person feels that everything around them is just falling apart. And sending them this love and support and unconditional love and offering up this magic prayer at the moment can definitely help this person. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What does the universe want us to hear? What messages does the universe want to share with us today? Angel of love. You are this person's angel of love. Yes, you are. And this is a card of healing. This angel of love is holding a rose quartz heart. And rose quartz is a card for healing the heart and healing relationships. And it's a good idea for you guys to have a little piece of rose quartz in your home somewhere, or drop it in the bathtub and take a bath with it. You can do all kinds of things with that rose quartz, but rose quartz is a card of healing. And this angel of love is helping your person right now deal with all of this stuff. I'm going to put this here, that they are dealing with. Your person feels isolated. Now, yes, that is part of their own doing, going through a self-imposed isolation, and they feel very alone. But when we're going through these periods of significant change and transformation, it is very much a solo journey, and that is what is happening here for your person. They are in a period of significant change and transformation because they are awakening, and that is what that Death card is all about. They're having a breakthrough. That comes with the Hangman. They're isolating. That comes with the Hermit. They're having a breakthrough. They're isolating, but they're also going through this major transformation because they are making the choice to do it. And that is what these cards, these 4 major arcana cards mean. Your person is choosing to go through this tunnel and come out the other side and release all of this oogie, nasty, gross, dark stuff that has held them back and stopped them from being able to be comfortable opening up to you because they want to be there for you emotionally. That is what this reading is about. Your person's transformation. And they needed to change. They need to be able to walk in the light with you because you don't want to walk in the darkness with them. These connections are about walking in the light, and just the energy of you holding space for this person is powerful enough to draw them back into the light. So say a prayer for them. Throw that prayer up for this person. Let's see what else we need to know. Let's see what the universe wants us to hear. What is going on here? Open to discovery. Opening to discovery. Well, definitely here your person is opening up. And they are opening up to discovering their emotions and being able to be more expressive of their feelings for you. This card comes with 34. The angel of love was 49. Now, opening to discovery, there's a key here, and the key to your person's heart is in your hands. But your person is discovering themselves right now. Perhaps they've even been having a bit of an identity crisis, it sounds like. And that can also be a difficult period for someone to go through. But they are finding their way back to you and to this light and to this love, because they're open to discovering the power of this connection, and they are open to discovering this relationship with you, but with you both being in this transformed place. That comes with that death card, because you've changed during this time that you've been in separation from your person, haven't you? You've grown and evolved in ways that perhaps you aren't even aware of yet, because many times we go through the growth and we don't see it until we are on the other side of it and we start assimilating it. But you've been changing and evolving. You've been empowering yourselves. You have been attaining that spiritual awareness and spiritual awakening within you. And you have changed and transformed so much during this time that you have been in this separation place from your person while you are preparing for union with them. Your person is having to do this same thing, so that when they do show up and ask you to forgive them, they will also be able to forgive themselves. And that will allow them to be full on in this relationship with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today. What does the collective need to hear? What does the universe want to reveal? What messages do we need today? Holding back. I should have expressed myself better. Well, yes, that is what this has all been about. I'm not comfortable opening up. I'm getting counseling on being more expressive so I can be there for you emotionally. Yes, I should have expressed myself better. And your person will be doing that because they are changing. And that is something that you will see right away from this person as they start communicating with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the collective need to hear today, please? Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Well, that can definitely cause someone to go through this difficult time, feeling the heavy weight, the regret of all of that, kind of like kicking themselves for not being more present in this relationship, especially since they've been having visions about a future with you. And they can't stop thinking about you. They don't want to miss this opportunity to be with you again. This is why they are taking this time of isolation, being away from you, being quiet at the moment to go through this process of rebirth that they need to be able to be the partner you need them to be. Let's see what else we need to know. What does the universe want us to know today, please? What messages does the universe want to tell us about this person? Broken. I feel shattered about this situation. Well, yes, your person's having a hard time. They're having a hard time dealing with the emotions. That's why they say here, I can't forgive myself. Because they're having to feel all of this guilt, all of that stuff that is playing over and over in their head and replaying and reliving all of those conversations, all of those memories, all of it. and acknowledging here that yes, they were foolish. They should have not acted the way they did. They should have treated you and this relationship with the respect that it deserves. And let them feel shattered. They don't like not having you in their life. That is very evident by the cards that we have in this reading. But then the tarot portion of the reading tells us that they are picking themselves up out of this oogie boogie dark space, and they are returning to this light of your love, because that Death card is about their transformation and about their rebirth as they rise from the ashes. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What does the universe want us to know? What does the collective need to hear? What is happening here? Reflection. Well, that is all about the Hangman as well. Self-reflection and the Hermit. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Very much supporting the Hangman and the Hermit. Yes, your person is having the wake-up call that they need. They are awakening to this relationship and to this love. Not having you in their life is something that is very difficult on them. That's why their life is one big mess at the moment. And the only way that they can deal with this big mess that they are in at the moment is to fight their way back, up and out of it, and back to the light and back to the power of this connection and to your love. Your person envisions a future with you. They always have. They're just telling us here that they were so broken inside because they could not be comfortable opening up about their emotions, that was something that they needed to work on. So they ran away to work on that because they want to be emotionally expressive. They want to be there for you emotionally. They want to be able to share everything that's going on in their life with you and be a real partner for you. A true partner, someone who is authentic, someone who will build a rock-solid relationship with you. They can't stop thinking about you. And as they are going through this difficulty in their life right now, where they feel that everything around them is just falling apart, they know that they've got to go through that tunnel. And they've got to go through it day by day, moment by moment, just like you did, to come back to the power of the light of the universe, the light of God, the light of this relationship, and the light of your love. Remember, the light at the end of the tunnel is not an illusion. The tunnel is the illusion. We are all always in the light. We just have to embrace it. We just have to acknowledge it and accept it and take time every day to throw a magic prayer out to the universe and ask them to embrace us and ask them to bring us comfort and peace and harmony and tranquility and all of the things that we need to get through these difficult times of separation. So for you guys watching the reading, remember, you are always in the light. The light of the universe, the higher power, God, your angels and guides are always there to embrace you and hold you in the light of their love until this person returns for this new beginning, this fresh start with you that comes with the Fool card. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.